Sun emits blue light. Our devices also emit blue light. Blue light is everywhere around us. So, why blue light filters and glasses so trending? We know light is life. Without light, there is no life. But is blue light bad for us? Isn't it present everywhere around us? Every organism depends on sunlight, but probably you are taking more artificial light. Is sunlight important or just any light? How does our circadian clock or biological clock works? You probably have heard that blue light is harmful to our eyes and that we must avoid it at night. How true is that? What can we do about it? What's the history of light? What's its future? Can we really do something about it? Once, we didn't need an alarm or someone to wake us up the next day. We had a perfect clock right inside us. Now that seems to be broken. We have disrupted our own biological clocks. Is artificial light responsible for this? Are our smartphones involved in some way? Well, here's why and here's why you must use blue light filters. Light is the natural agent that stimulates sight and make things visible. Light is the beginning of life and its carrier. It carries energy and provides energy to us, to everything that we see around us. It has always been perfect for our evolution and growth, but in recent times, light has caused us many problems. It's not the sunlight, but artificial light, that too blue light from our smart devices. So, since evolution, there was no problem related to this. We slept and lived in accordance with sunlight and sunset. Our biological clocks were tuned to these. At dawn, we woke up and at dusk we slept. Blue light was only available to us when we required it in the right amount. That's when we ought to work. It slowly turned to red and then completely dark for a peaceful sleep. We then learned to build fire. This was the first time man took power in one's own hands to make light and fire on one's will. Then it was the invention of light bulbs and easily accessible electricity. We were already damaging our health by now by our untimely habits. Then this thing came out. People started using this day and night. Most of you are using it day and night. Many don't go to sleep because of this. Many can't sleep because of this. We keep this into our eyes and the amount of blue light we receive gets way above the limit. Yes, you're right. This is your smartphone. Smartphones are damaging us, our sleep cycle, more than what any other thing like alcohol and caffeine could do. Exposing ourselves to smart screens before sleep induces circadian phase delay and melatonin suppression. And you know how important sleep is. So, what can we do? Use blue light filters? We were tuned by evolution for natural light. So, artificial light, that too at wrong time, is damaging us. Artificial light is completely unbalanced form of light. It has way too much blue light. More cases of depression, anxiety are rising daily. We are very fortunate to have so many accessibilities. This generation is living in the most safest era of all time. But still people are more stressed than ever. Ultimately, exposure to high amounts of blue light is one of the main reasons for deterioration of human health. Over the long time, this can lead to reproductive disorders, metabolic disorders, diabetes, and incurable diseases like cancer. This disrupts our hormones and complete functioning of internal systems. A total of 100 diseases have been found to be linked with circadian disruption. If you are a person who just cares about your looks, according to an article on New York Times, blue light causes premature aging of skin. giving a farewell to your skin already. High amounts of exposure to blue light even causes hyperpigmentation in black skin. Sorry, but blue light is racist. Blue light lamps do treat acne, but overall they do more damage than good. Anything in excess does damage, so better limit the blue light you receive by using blue light filters. LED lighting is also worse. They expose us to relatively higher amounts of blue light than normal lighting, but probably most of us care more of our electricity bills than our health. It's 21st century and we continue to increase the usage of these devices. It concerns scientists and researchers. What can it lead to, or how can we prevent it? What's the future? So, researchers took a look at night shift workers to understand what can be the extreme effect. Amazingly, they found that suicide rates of night shift workers are 10 times more than the average people. But it's facts. And their average health is significantly worse. They have much higher risk of cancer, depression, obesity, diabetes, gastrointestinal problems, and many more. So blue light in immoderate amount is very bad. But why is that only blue light is a culprit? Well, it turns out that blue light has a very high frequency and as a result very high energy, and this damages our eyes, and our smart devices emit large amount of blue light, causing us damage in several forms. While sunlight is perfect balance of wavelengths necessary for a light, we have yet to reach the perfection in the artificial lighting, and that's on its way. In future, quantum lights will be used by us. It has shown to perfectly mimic sunlight. It consists of nanoparticles that can be incorporated in walls to give 360-degree lighting and in the right intensity and wavelength, which changes during the day. And the future is quite near. The spacecrafts that will go to Mars will have these to help people on board to set their circadian clocks in accordance to Mars. Not only our eyes take in light, our skins also takes in light. So it will be better to switch off lights completely while sleeping. Changing time of sleep can also cause circadian disruptions, so make sure you maintain a definite schedule. Use blue light filters while possible, at least before 1 to 2 hours of sleep. Blue light filters glasses are even wonderful. It can heavily improve our health with no extra cost. Well, this is just a way to make our sleep and health better, right? Well, why do we need sleep? That seems like a story for another. Why?